Hi, I'm Toya Brasky from Galveston, Texas. Today is August the 4th, 2024. If you see the lights flickering, I promise you that it's not spirits this time. It is actually because um, during Hurricane Beryl, we had a lot of damage to our lines. And still, after all of this time, there's still damage to the lines. So we have a lot of flickering in our lights. So for this particular video, it is not spirits doing it. But I wanted to come to you today and I wanted to talk to you about knowing that there is a spirit world. I don't just hope that there's a spirit world, I know it. There has been too many times that I've seen spirits, I've photographed them, I have heard them, I have seen them with my own eyes. My surveillance equipment has picked them up. And when you are sitting in a room with a voice recorder and you know that you are the only person in the room and you ask intelligent questions and something invisible gives you an intelligent answer back, there will never be a doubt in your mind that there is a spirit world. So I caution you about trying to communicate with the spirit world, and the reason why I caution you is because everybody thinks that it's going to be fun and games. Everybody thinks that, maybe there's a spook factor in doing it, or they think that they're going to get something nice, like a nice reply from a loved one or something. But the minute you open that portal, what I want to tell you is that just like in life, in living human beings, from day to day you're going to meet people with different personalities. And those personalities can greatly vary. It can be someone that is so sweet and so nice, or it can be someone that is just completely evil and mean-spirited. And that's exactly how it is when you communicate with spirits. So, I hope that from looking at my page, that as you grow with me, that you will be able to learn more about spirit communication. And every voice that you hear on the recordings on my page is authentically disembodied spirits. And I guess what I'd want to explain to you about that is when spirits are first contacted, like say that I go into a meditation to contact a spirit for the first time. Well, imagine that in your physical life you had lips to speak with. But on the spirit side, you're not sure exactly how to communicate because you have to come up with a voice. You have no lips. You have no physical way to communicate other than telepathy. And I have actually heard spirits with my mind. In fact, it's happening more and more the more that I tap into doing this type of work. But spirits can also communicate with you in a physical way, but their voice is so below the human hearing level that you're not hearing them in your physical world unless that sound is amplified. And so a lot of my EVPs, like are so below the human hearing level that I may press the record button and you don't hear anything on playback. But if you run that same file into audio software and you begin to amplify those lines, then all of a sudden it picks up sound waves, and it's sound waves that are so small and below the human hearing level that I have to amplify it greatly. And sometimes spirits, when they first come through, there's so much static that it's really difficult to understand them. I have to keep playing it back. I have to do things like noise reduction. I may have to change the tempo because they're either talking too fast or too slow. Sometimes I will change the pitch. Um, Sometimes I have to do noise reduction because of other things in the background, or because many times when you contact them, I can't explain it, but there is like a beeping, almost like a Morse code. I don't know what the beeping is, but it's kind of like a beep, 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 and you can hear it in the background, and it's very unusual. Either that, or you hear a lot of static. Um, And so there is a long process of trying to run this through audio software. Now, I know on all the ghost TV shows, it is possible now and then I will do a recording and you can hear the voice just flat out, just straight out. The voice is loud enough to hear. Now, my guess is that spirit has to be so close to you to hear it like that, that um, that's probably the only time that you get like class A EVPs. Um, I don't know why. A lot of times their voices is as fast as the speed of light. Like they'll come across and they say something so fast that I have to keep slowing down what they say again and again and again until you can finally hear a portion of what they said. Or sometimes they talk in such a monotone that I have to speed it up. It's really a lot of work. It's not just like I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to turn on my recorder and I'm going to get perfect EVPs. Really, when I am posting EVPs on my Facebook page and things, that is usually all day work, just to get a few of those that you can actually hear. And like I said, I have about 7,000 EVPs. And sometimes when you see like a long EVP line, but I'm only showing you a portion of it, it's for privacy reasons. Sometimes I've contacted someone and it may be a family member, and so I can only show you a portion of what they said to maintain privacy for another family. Or parts of that EVP had too much static in it, so it's best to just give you short portions of a question and an answer to show you that it does exist. This week, I want to tell you that there is a person that I've always admired, and that person messaged me this week, and I was feeling a little bit down this week, mainly because I really want to do this research for the rest of my life. But because I've worked as a supervisor, I do armed security, I've been a correctional officer. Sometimes I have such a full schedule that I don't have time to do this work in the way that I would like to. So, I was feeling very frustrated this week and thinking about ways that I could change that. Thinking about, I wish I had someone that would sponsor my research. I wish that I could learn to do something like online work, remote work from home. Something that would give me more time to do this type of research. But, of course, sometimes that never happens. And just to tell you how serious I am about paranormal investigations and psychic work, it's something that I love to do. I absolutely love this type of research, and I hope that I will always be able to continue it. I'll probably continue this research until the day I die, and I hope that I get better and better at it. I'm a little bit tired today. I'm mad at my dogs. My dogs chewed the rubber feet off of my tripod. And so the video that you're seeing right now, I had to sit my camera on stacked boxes because I don't have a tripod that will stand up because the dogs chewed the rubber feet off. So that's how my day went. But back to, um, sometimes I get frustrated because I want to do better at this. I would like to have better cameras. I would like to have better audio equipment. I would like to have more time to do this research. And so I found myself feeling a little bit down and kind of in a state of limbo this week. So I just want to thank, there was a person who emailed me or messaged me this week, and it really brought my spirits up. I'm not going to say the name of the person, but I want to thank that person because those messages to me really meant a lot to me. So thank you for that. I'm excited that my Facebook page, Galveston Psychic Paranormal Research, has only been up for a couple of months, and now I have 118 followers. I just created a page on X, which is the old Twitter. And I don't really know how Twitter works. I'm going to be real honest with you and tell you that I have no idea how Twitter works, or how X works, and what's supposed to happen when you make a post. So forgive me for, just being new at that and not really knowing. Over the past 2 weeks, I have been experimenting with using apps like Signal. There was some kind of new one like Telegram. And those two apps are supposed to have some kind of encoding that protects your conversation. Who knows if it really does, but a lot of people are using those now because it destroys evidence of your conversations. So I'm experimenting with learning how to use that this week. And over the past 2 weeks, I was offered a really, really great job with a police department because of my background. But in order to accept that position, I would have to give up my Facebook and X account, and I'm not willing to do that. So sometimes in life we have to make choices about what is more important to us. I would have loved the job that was offered to me. I would have absolutely loved it, but I'm not willing to give up something that I enjoy so much, and I really have a passion for psychic and paranormal research, and there's nobody or anything that is going to make me give that up. So I turned down the offer, but I'm really flattered that I was offered that offer. So I don't want to bore you with a bunch of stuff. I just wanted to come on tonight because I haven't had a chance to make any videos since the storm. And I apologize that I've been posting a lot of other videos on my page. Sometimes I'm just tired, and I've got a lot of things that I've got to take care of. So anyway, good night, and have a nice, the lights are flickering a lot. Good night, and hopefully you'll have a wonderful day today. Bye.